bit too late, but the substitutes Lee and Ramos with very, very good finishes, both of different natures, but both high in quality. And no happy homecoming for Guglielmo Vicario. Paris players now congregate and wait for Tottenham Hotspur to go up to collect their runners-up medals. You can see how much it means to the players. There's real desolation and despair on their faces. This one meant a lot to them.
Every competition you enter, you want to win it. Yeah, big disappointment. I think from Tottenham's perspective, having come so close, 85 minutes on the clock, you're 2 goals to the good, you expect to get over the line.
For Thomas Frank, he's always very philosophical when he addresses the media afterwards. I'm sure that he will settle on the positives, but he will also be honest enough to admit that Tottenham should have seen it out. Alexander Shefferin, the UEFA president, will be part of the delegation that will award the medals to the winning and losing players here in Udine. You can see the trophy just to the right of your screen, 58 centimetres tall. It weighs just over 12 kilograms. The winner's entitled to have a replica made of it, provided it doesn't exceed 4/5 of the dimension of the original. So there is one for any quizzes you might be involved in. Well, the stage is literally set now, so there won't be long until the Tottenham Hotspur players come to collect their runners-up medals and get a glance of what they could have won, and some will feel maybe what they should have won. First of all, though, before the players, the match officials, led by our referee João Pinheiro, will go to collect their medals from the delegation. And now the walk, I think it's right to say, Matt, that no player ever really wants to have to make.
No, disappointment for Tottenham. The wrong end of the result. Christian Romero leading his side. Newly appointed skipper. Not the way he'd have wanted his first match as captain to end.
Tottenham will recalibrate and get ready to go again. Their Premier League opener is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Saturday, with the newly promoted club Burnley the visitors to North London. And they might be meeting Paris again in the not too distant future, because both will of course be competing in the UEFA Champions League, which gets underway next month. First ever meeting between the two clubs in a competitive fixture tonight, and it went the distance. Well, Thomas Frank's first competitive engagement as Tottenham Hotspur head coach was an eventful one, but he doesn't get to get his hands on that at the end of it. So here comes Luis Enrique then. Only the 7th man to lift the UEFA Champions League trophy with multiple teams. He can add a first ever Super Cup for Paris to that statistic now as well. Paris, the first French club to win this particular trophy. There is Lee, who sparked the comeback. Dembele, who, despite not quite being at his best, was pretty masterful throughout the piece. We might have more trophies coming his way. The Ballon d'Or is very much heading his way in the view of a lot in the media. And they're all getting a touch of it now, but they'll be able to get a real grasp of it in the coming minutes. The way that the Super Cup trophy is actually designed means that it allows the winners enough room to take a firm grip as they do their lap of honour. So they've thought of everything when it comes to the construction of the silverware, which is handed to Marquinhos now. The Champions League winners are the Super Cup winners. For the very first time, Paris lift this trophy aloft and become the first French club to win the UEFA Super Cup. Another golden moment for Paris Saint-Germain. This one, not the runaway success they enjoyed against Inter, but one that showed real heart and character as they came back to defy Tottenham Hotspur and win on penalties. The full-time score then in Udine: Paris 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Paris Saint-Germain win the Super Cup on penalty kicks.